Hi, welcome to my journey. I was going to stay in and then I looked at the temperature, right? Because it looks gray from the window, but I was looking at the temperature and it said it was going to get to like 79 degrees. And I'm like, okay, if this is going to be the last warm day of fall, winter, whatever, we're going to enjoy at least an hour, right? Got to stick to the program, right? Get out for at least an hour. Interact with the energies outside, right? Don't be a hermit all the time, right? You get agoraphobic. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I did my lightweight exercises. And had me a couple cups of coffee. Got a little bit of coffee in my protein mix right here. I had a dose of my collagen and a little bit of fiber. So I don't think I'm doing too bad, except, I am eating a lot of calories. I'm eating a lot of calories. And today is the 23rd of December. Okay, the 23rd of December. Two days before Christmas, right? Technically, Christmas was supposed to have been the birthday. I wanted to say the birthday of Satan. Okay? The birthday of Satan. And and it was so funny how the guys were spelling Santa and Satan with the same letters, right? You just switch little letters around and it's the same, okay? And it is hot out here. Shit. It's like damn near 70 degrees right now. Right now. And so later on, the high is supposed to be like 79 degrees. 80 degrees, y'all. 80 degrees. Now this morning, it was cloudy and it was cold. I'm telling you, right? And of course, I had all of that, congestion. Because I'm allergic to chemtrails. Now what I see in the sky right now are puffy formed clouds. These are real clouds, not that smearing of the sky with liquid nitrogen clouds. No, these are actual clouds, right? You can actually see the water density in the clouds, right? At certain spots, right? So, how do you like the new wig? I like it. I like it a lot. But I'm thinking it kind of needs some more layers. Or at least another layer, right? What you think? I think it needs another layer. I mean, it looks good. I look good. But I think it needs a new layer. It's so pretty too. Yeah. So I think I'll even turn on the air because it is kind of hot. So now you know school is out until next year, right? January 5th. And it's amazing to me, you know, that there's not very many kids outside playing, even with the warm weather. And I'm like, why? Oh, right, predators. Oh, yeah, right. Safer to keep them inside. So they have to wait around for adult supervision just so they can go outside. And by the time, you know, somebody comes home from work, it's dark. Right? Now, they do have indoor, you know, fields and places where, you know, people can play. They have indoor stuff. But that costs money, right? And it's a juggling act to figure out, you know, do you spend money on, you know, the out of school activities, or do you spend the money on, you know, the Christmas gifts? And then, right, shortly, you know, New Year's is coming up and people are going to want to, you know, do something for, you know, to bring in the new year. Now, the cheapest way, you know, the cheapest way to handle both Christmas and New Year's is to go to church. You can go to church and you can get by with just a small tithing. A small tithing. That's it. So I think this guy was thinking he could go straight, because he gave me a look and smile. Well, I don't care, man. If you have to go straight, just let me know. You can go straight. Where is this? Oh, there it is. So yeah. Um, because my thinking is if he was going to turn right, he had all the opportunity to turn right. Okay, he went and turned right. Alright. So, one of the debates that is going on right now has to do with being an aristocrat and how the aristocrats are defined, right? That there is something genetic about their energy and their frequency, their mitochondria, that, enables them to communicate with the masses without utilizing things like religion, cliques, cults, gangs, blood, right? It's a frequency, right? And some people believed that people who had that frequency were called aristocrats, right? And that frequency, allowed people to operate kind of like bees in the hive, okay? Or ants, in the nest, all right? It's like the same reason for which, we develop these different, religions and cults and so forth and so on is supposed to be for the benefit of the tribe or the group or, the compound or the community or the city or the nation, This is what, the aristocrats were for, right? And so then I had to, damn, I got the heat on? No, we want the air. The aristocrats, because they operate utilizing cellular frequency, they're able to communicate through the masses, right? That's why they have kings and queens, right? The kings and queens, they're able to operate, a certain territory, right? Knights, they might be able to also operate even a smaller neighborhood, right? Whereas the emperors and empresses, they almost have, they're only limited by, let me go see these new development here, these homes. They finally got a structure up here. I know I should have did really well in real estate because I sure do be looking at real estate. Now this is front entry, right? It's front entry. They're duplexes. Well, this is a duplex. That one there looked like it was a fourplex. Okay. It's right next to a school. They have very little backyard, and very little front yard. And they are called Casabella Homes. See, brand new. Looks like made of aluminum siding and basic sticks, wood, whatever, right? So they'll end up being about 3 stories, right? Because you come in on the ground level, then you'll have to go upstairs, right? Looks like they have balconies and stuff on the back side. You know, they have different ways of going upstairs. This one, you go upstairs on the side. That one back there, you go upstairs. On the side. So these two, you go upstairs on the sides. And then this one, you go upstairs from the front door and the garage. Looks like they have both a balcony, a patio on the 3-story one. However, these here only look 2-story, right? Yeah, they are only 2 stories there. Oh, and they already sold one. Huh. So yeah, it does look like they feature, you know, a balcony and a patio. So yeah, Casabella Homes. I guess that's pretty homes in Spanish. Casabella. Casabella. They claim that you can afford their homes, their townhomes, and they have interest rates as low as 2.99%. With how much down? I'll show it to you. It says with, oh, bedroom. It doesn't say how much down. But for a 3-2 and 1 garage, that's where you can get the 2.99%. Okay, we got 76 degrees outside.